my side or no side, it's my side or no side. Fuck your kind, nigga. It's my time, nigga. Yeah.
It's my side or no side, ain't no in betweens. All my niggas serve that fatty, we just want the green. Load up them yappers, broad day, if you play with me. Yeah, fuck my enemy. It's my side or no side, ain't no in betweens. All my niggas serve that fatty, we just want that green. Load up them yappers, broad day, if you play with me. Yeah, fuck my enemy. Play with my paper, I don't care, bitch, I'm a bust your head. We got Jacobs, we got yapper, shit, we're infrared. If you play, I swear to God, and I'm gonna send them there. Yeah, I'm insane out my head. I want paper, we so ready.
You now tuned in to the Queen City Bullies podcast. Before we jump right into today's episode, I want to give a quick shout out to Queen City Bullies South, our sponsor for today's episode. Make sure y'all follow Queen City Bullies South on Instagram. They got that Grand Champion Spotify litter on the ground. They also got some pups off my boy Bubby over there. So make sure y'all follow Queen City Bullies South on Instagram, and y'all can check him out on Facebook at QCB South. Alright, so today, for real, I ain't necessarily got a topic. So what I'm going to do is something that's been kind of long overdue. I'm going to go ahead and do some Q&A. So I went into the comments on YouTube and found quite a few questions that I'm gonna answer. So y'all just stay tuned. Let's see. All right. Somebody asks, King Dorsey asks, do you have any XL bully pups? We actually don't breed XLs, y'all. We breed pocket American bullies and micro American bullies. I really don't get into the XLs like that. I do know some XL breeders, but me personally, I like my dogs short and compact, low to the flow. You know what I mean? For me personally, like them XLs, that's too much of a dog for me. I like my dogs a whole lot smaller. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Next, my guy Michigan Made Kennels 313 said, talk about breeding out flaws or what to avoid when shopping for bulls. One thing to avoid when shopping for bulls is definitely avoid them scammers, man. Y'all know they got them fake pages out there. But as far as breeding out flaws, bro, if you starting out like trying to fix flaws, I know no dog is perfect, but bruh, if you looking at fixing flaws, you want to really set yourself up where you got a nice quality dog and you really ain't got to fix no flaws for it, where you just basically trying to maintain what you got and not mess it up. If you got to fix this, and you just going into like your first breeding, man, you setting yourself up for a world of trouble going down the line, you know, for your breedings to come in the future. So definitely you want to stay away from them flaws if you can. Let's see. Our next litter should be dropping in 2 weeks, or in less than 2 weeks, actually. Okay, so Michael Collins said, a topic you can touch on for the podcast: when your female is not taken after back-to-back breedings, how to find the motivation to keep going. That's definitely a good one, bruh. Man, when them females don't take, that definitely be, you know what I'm saying, a setback. But that's why you have more than one female, you know what I'm saying? And you can't let that discourage you either, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just having puppies. Like, it's really about the journey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely bigger than just having litters. And another thing I say, like, you really got to key in on what made the female not take, you know what I'm saying? Did you do a progesterone test? You know what I'm saying? Did you hit her at the right time? Did you do like a natural tie, AI? You know what I'm saying? You got to really think about what you did when you bred that female, why she ain't take. I got a female, Blue Diamond, our exotic female. We've been breeding her. She ain't been taken. You know, we've been doing a progesterone test on her, all of that type of stuff, and she just ain't been taken. We've been doing the AIs though, so we thinking about next time when she come back in heat, we probably gonna do a surgical on her and see if that helped. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. But you definitely want to be getting progesterone tests on these females. You don't want to just like count the days and then breed them. You know what I'm saying? That'll help a lot too. Somebody said, the Unpredictable Squad said, been watching your videos on YouTube. Haven't left a comment in a minute, but you have taken this dog game to a new level. Keep grinding. Oh, that really wasn't even a question, but thank you, bro. I definitely appreciate that. Okay. Jerry Parisi said, any thoughts on CBK raffle grand prize for card and removes after almost all the tickets? So, I honestly, bro, I ain't even gonna speak on bruh's situation because I wouldn't want him to speak on mine, you feel me? But, man, I was thinking about doing a raffle, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm cool on them raffles after seeing that shit. But anyway, next up, Devontae said, any new Bubby litters incoming? For sure, we actually got a litter of Bubby puppies on the ground right now that's ready to go off of Bubby and Gabbana. They 5 times Joker's Wild. Y'all check them out. They you can find them on Queen City Bully South page. Yeah, we definitely got some puppies off of Bubby available. Matter of fact, we got another litter off of Bubby, a line breed, and Bubby bred to his aunt that me and my guy MOA Kennels did. Them puppies ready to go too. So most definitely, if y'all looking for Bubby puppies, like micro puppies or just Bubby puppies in specific, you can definitely hit me up. We got some available. Okay, so let me see what y'all talking about over here on Instagram real quick. Bakersfield, California, tuning in. Oh yeah, my guy Rose Kennels, he said he got them athletic intelligent XLs. Yeah, my guy Rose definitely got them XLs over there. Okay, so my guy Trayvon Wilson said he in the Atlanta area. What's the average cost of an American Bully, and where can you get one from? You can get one from Queen City Bullies, brother. The average cost, though, I don't know. That's like one of them questions that's hard to answer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you shoot me a text, bro, I can kind of give you a little more information on that one, though. That was a good question, though, bro. Let me see. JJ Evans, what you feed your pups? They look great. This was... Okay. So right now I'm feeding my pups a mixture of kibble and raw. We kind of like in that transition phase. We was feeding them Victor, but I'm looking into changing from Victor to something else. I don't know if y'all got some suggestions for good quality food. Y'all know the price of dog food been going up, so I'm looking for something that's gonna be cost effective but still get the job done. Let me see. But honestly, though, just to piggyback off that too, though, it ain't really what you feed them, it's how you breed them too. You know what I'm saying? It's the dog gonna look how it's gonna look. It ain't really, you can't really just throw a whole bunch of high priced food and shit in there and make them look more better than what they, you know what I'm saying? What they genetics was made for them to look like. You just gotta have the right dog for sure. Okay, Be the Change Kennel said, when is the next dog show? Yeah, that's a good question. So, I really don't know. Matter of fact, it's a dog show. I want to say like maybe in Lima, Ohio in October. It's a fun show, like a Halloween fun show. I'll shoot you the flyer on that. But y'all, if y'all looking for like sanctioned shows, you can actually go on the ABKC website, or you can go to the BRC website, and you will see under like the events section, you will see a long list of all the shows they got scheduled for the year. They'll give you the date, the location, all that good stuff. That's where I be finding a lot of the shows at, and then too, like in them dog groups and stuff like that too. Somebody said, Young L said he lost that song in the playlist. Who is that again? Oh yeah, that's Vote Life Don. That's on the intro of the song. That my side or no side, yeah. Be the Change Kennel said they've been using that sports mix, the black bag, all the dogs poop, been looking good. That's for sure. That's a good one for sure. Let me see. Marlon Peterson said, where y'all from? Sound like Cincinnati. Yes, sir. We definitely right here in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio, baby, for sure. All right, let me see. Link Will said, he said, I love your channel. I'm a new breeder. I'm about to have my second litter. I have a LLC for my kennel, and I would love to be able to get some advice. Is there some way I could message or call you directly? Yeah, definitely. If you want to get some advice or just like talk to me one-on-one directly, I am taking one-on-one sessions. You can book you a session on my website. Go to queencitybullies.com and then click on the one-on-one sessions, and you can book you a session right there. It's $100 for a 30-minute session, and really you probably gonna get even more than that, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's how you can book a one-on-one session with me right there for sure. Go to my website, queencitybullies.com, and then go to the one-on-one sessions section, and then just book you a session, and we'll take it from there. S&M_bully said, can you do an update on all your bullies? Bro, I just did an update on all my dogs. Like in the last 2 or 3 YouTube videos I just dropped, I literally just showed y'all every dog from the little puppies that I'm keeping, the ones that's gonna be going to their new homes. I showed y'all all of the dogs in our kennel. I even showed y'all the retired dogs, the dogs that we ain't breeding no more. I showed y'all everything. So go back and check out them last couple videos. We definitely been dropping some heat for y'all, so make sure you tap in. Somebody, Fat Mr. 88 said, what you got coming up? The next litter we're gonna be dropping is off Dynasty and Believe. That litter should be dropping in probably like 10 days, maybe 10 to 14 days or so. She loaded. She huge. She barely can lay down. So that litter definitely is coming soon. Y'all be on the lookout for that for sure. For sure. Be the Change Kennel South said he outside walking Mercy right now. Oh, y'all crazy. Let's see. What age do you notice the head growth explode in most your dogs? Is it after their bodies are grown and then the head catches up? For sure. The body you gonna notice the body first, and then the head gonna kind of gradually fill in later on. Every dog is different. Every dog is definitely different. I say somewhere in between like 10 and maybe 18 months, the head really start to fill in real nicely. But definitely you gonna notice that body fill in first. It's like they get a big body and then they be having them little peanut heads, but then over time it just gradually start to fill in. For sure. That was a good question too. Philly Eagles Bowl asked that question. Alright, we got a question from Russell Wilson. He said, hey, if I want to take your class, how much would it be, and how would I be able to get in contact with you? Okay, so you can contact me. My phone number will be in the description of the video. Matter of fact, I'm going to just put my phone number right here for y'all so you can see. And then, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so yeah, so you can call me, text me. That'll be the best way to get in touch with me. And then as far as the class, the courses is what he talking about, y'all. The course is going to be $1,000. And then, like I said, you can either text me. My email will be down in the description there as well. Let me see. Keanu Bayless said, okay, they want to buy a puppy, but I live in Australia and don't know how much it will be to get the dog sent over. Yeah, we definitely deliver worldwide, man. If you want to hit me up, you can shoot me an email, or if you can text me too. It'll probably be easier for you to email me. I got WhatsApp too, if that'll make it easier for you. And shoot, we'll work it out. I can definitely get the dog to you, no doubt. JoJo Green said, my baby is on her ready. Can you help me? I'm assuming that means that she in heat and she ready. Definitely I can help you. If you're looking for a stud, I got a few studs that you can choose from. And then if you're looking for somebody to help you, assist you with the breeding, I can do that for you too. I do AIs for people. I charge $100 for the breedings. And then if you use my stud, I do the AI for free, of course. But yeah, you can text me if you're looking for a stud, or if you need AI services, I can definitely help you with that too. Real Ralph and Mika Boo said, how can we win a puppy? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said earlier in the video, I want to do a giveaway or a raffle or something like that when we hit 20K, which we getting close to hitting 20K. But I don't know, man. Y'all kind of scared me out of doing the raffles. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be going through it, man, with y'all. Let me see. But I don't know. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna have to get back to y'all on that one, cause I want to do a giveaway, a raffle or something. But you know, timing is everything, man. I don't know. Let me see. Carlos Dontrell said, "Say, bro, I got a question. What you do if the mom tried to eat one of the puppies?" Ooh, that's a good one, bro. So if she tried to eat one of the puppies, I'm guessing that she probably had a C-section. And the anesthesia ain't wear off yet. If that's the case, you want to just watch her. Don't leave her alone with the puppies by no means. Let her feed them, and then I guess put the puppies in a safe place while they're not eating. You can do that, and then over the next few days, once the puppies get I would say like after 48 hours or so, 72 hours, the anesthesia should wear off, and then her motherly instinct should kick in. Now, if she dropped a natural litter and she trying to eat them puppies, bruh, I don't know. You can do a few things. You can, depending on how she acting, you can try to lay her down and basically make her feed the puppies. But I'm only giving my dog one chance, bro. She showed me that she trying to eat them puppies. I ain't gonna trust her and leave her alone with them puppies no more. So I make her feed the puppies, and then I just put them like in a basket or something in a weapon box and put her up where she can't get to them until it's time to feed them again. I know that make it hard, but shit, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't let her eat them puppies, bro, for sure. For sure. Alright, let's see. J Big Trust said, how do you know? He said, how do you know that one is going to be taller than the other one? What do you look for? Okay, so I was talking about, I was looking at two puppies in the video, and I was saying one of them was going to be more short and compact than the other one. That's a good question, bro. So, ooh, you trying to make me give you the sauce on that one, bro. So what I be looking for, really, one thing I look for is like their legs. I see who got the more short and stubbier legs. I look at their back, see who got the shorter back. Them be the main things that's gonna tell you right there, to be honest with you. Yep, for sure. Them two things right there. The which one got the shorter back and which one got the shorter legs. That's gonna really tell you a whole lot about which dog gonna be shorter or taller, for sure. Let me see. Ali Parker said, do people like bullies just for the looks or power? Mainly for the looks, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mainly for the looks. But for me, I personally like them for the look, number one, and then the temperament too. You know what I'm saying? They got like a one-of-a-kind look, but then they also got that undeniable temperament too, where it's like they really could adapt to any situation for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Raspy V said, is there a way I can lock in now for a future breeding? Bro, I be trying to hold back from doing that. I took deposits on a litter before. I sold out a whole litter of 9 puppies, and then the fucking puppies died. So I don't like doing that. I haven't done that since then. That was like 2 years ago. So if you want to lock in on a future breeding, what I've been doing is like just staying in touch with people, building like a little relationship with them, and then like the day the puppies drop or whatever, I just text them and let them know and kind of just get them like first dibs or whatever. But as far as locking in early, I try to stay away from doing that, for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Colleen, somebody from Killeen, Texas said, would you breed a micro to a pocket? It kind of just depends on what I'm trying to accomplish. Like nowadays, I'm trying to go with more like consistency. But if I was like trying to shorten it up, no doubt I go with a micro to a pocket. If I was trying to like shorten the muzzle, I definitely would take a micro to a pocket. It just kind of depends on what you're trying to do. But you got to know what you're doing, man. You definitely got to know what you're doing, because you can fuck some shit up for sure. Especially if you got some clean functional shit, and then you start trying to take them micros and them exotics and all that in there. Just be careful, bro. That's gonna be, I say that for sure. All right, let me see. Okay, so somebody said UKC or ABKC. For me, bro, I'm gonna go ABKC. UKC, they official or whatever, they official tissue, but for me, bro, ABKC all day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they support American bullies more. They definitely throw more shows, and then shit, bro, they get that paperwork on time. If you apply for your paperwork online and do that rush order, you definitely should get your papers back sat. You know what I'm saying? With UKC, man, I stopped kind of dealing with them a while back. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the whole pit bull terrier thing. That's for another day, another, you know what I'm saying, podcast or something. But ABKC for sure. Let me see. Eduardo said, if the sire and dam are registered under the UKC, and am I able to register my dog under the ABKC? Since the ABKC registration application, it requires the registration number for both the sire and dam. Yep. So if you can register. You can do a dual registration. You're gonna go to the ABKC website and apply for a single registration. Fill out that application. They're gonna ask you for probably like 3 pictures of your dog and a few dollars from you. You should be able to do it though, especially if your dog fit the standards, because they gonna judge your dog based off that picture you send in. So hopefully it look like a bully, and you should be good to go. Yeah. All right. Do you ship worldwide? For sure, I can ship worldwide, y'all. Let's see. Augusta Terry said, "Hey man, can you breed a white piebald try to a merle?" Sure you can. This will be my take on that though. You really should stay away from taking white dogs to merles. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of both tend to carry some of the same defects, like blindness, deafness, stuff like that. So me personally, I wouldn't breed a white dog to a merle. I know you said white piebald, but to me that's basically the same thing. But yeah, I mean obviously you can, but me personally, I probably would. I would breed a try to a merle, but maybe just not a white piebald. I don't know. Bless Bully's Kennels. How often do you feed her since she's pregnant, and what do you feed her? That's okay. So my pregnant females, I kind of free feed them. I let them eat as much as they want since they carrying puppies, and then I put them on Oxymate. That's a supplement, like a daily supplement, prenatal supplement that you give to your females when they expect them puppies. Alright, let's see what else we got here. What type of dewormer do you use to worm your puppies? I use pyrenyl pomoid. It's dewormer. You can actually get that from your vet. My vet usually sell it to me like when I have a litter of puppies, when they checking me out and I'm paying for the C-section. I usually ask them to sell me a bottle of dewormer, so that way I don't gotta come back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? As I'm deworming the puppies, I can just bring them back at 6 weeks when it's time for their checkup. So that's like the cheat code that I do. I buy this dewormer from my vet. It's pretty cheap, and it's basically the same thing that they use. So I don't feel like it's not wrong with that. But you can also get the dewormer from like Tractor Supply. Man, when you get the breeding dogs, Tractor Supply, Amazon, chewy, them gonna be your best friends. You can get all of that shit from those places. It's gonna cost you a little more, but you definitely can get it. Let me see. Okay, Robert Block said, you a dog breeder. I got one question. Okay, for you, why do people cross the bully with Frenchies? Is it for the size? Yeah, it's for the size for sure. I don't know why you would be doing that in this day and age. I feel like all of that already done been done. They done already crossed the Frenchies and the Bulldogs with the bullies and brought the size down and all of that. You kind of just wasting your time doing that at this point. At this day and age, that's my opinion. I don't got nothing against it because I know it was necessary for them to bring that size down and create that more exotic look. However, like I said, they already done done that. They generations into that, so I wouldn't go and just take a bully to a Frenchie now. I mean, that's telling me you want an exotic. Why not just go with the exotic look instead of, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me, but alright, let's see. D Smooth said, brother, for breeding purposes, if the male is shorter than the female, can you breed naturally, or do you have to go the insemination route instead? Kind of depends on the male. Most times, in my experience, if the male is shorter than the female, he's gonna have a hard time breeding to her naturally. So artificial insemination is probably gonna be the best way to go for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't got a lot of time to waste. You know, going natural, man, that could take an hour. It could take 45 minutes, whatever. When you do an artificial insemination, you looking at 15-20 minutes and you in and out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta really break a sweat, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. IV the Master said, how do you make them potty train, bruh? My tricolor, he wake me up at 3:30 and piss on the floor. Okay, so I'm potty training B2K and Beloved right now. They 4.5, well, they're about to be 5 months in 2 weeks. So what I'm doing with them is like letting them outside every 2-3 hours. Letting them outside, you know what I'm saying? If he waking you up at 3:30 to piss on the floor, maybe you should take him out at like midnight, right before you go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Beat him to it, take him out, get him out, let him use the bathroom, and then that way you can get some sleep through the night, and hopefully he won't piss. Another thing, if he peeing on the floor at 3:30 in the morning, you need to lock his little butt up, because obviously he ain't made it to the point where he ready to just be walking around freely. You got to kind of earn that privilege. So you want to crate train him first. That kind of build up, and that kind of build up where they can hold their potty longer, because they less likely to pee in their cage because they don't want to have to stand in it or lay in it. So that'll help him hold it longer throughout the night too. That's what I'm doing with mine. That's working. It's definitely working. They holding it through the night, and then when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is let them out, because if they start hearing you moving around, they most definitely gonna use it in that cage if you wake them up. So alright, hopefully that helped you out, bro. That should get you going on the right track though, for sure. Nico said, to breed, does mom and dad both have to be in the same registry, or can I breed ABR to UKC? Yes, they definitely got to be under the same registry for you to get papers for the puppies. But what you can do ain't no big deal. You should be able to dual register one of, if not both of the dogs. So if one of them is ABR and one is UKC, you probably want to take the UKC dog and make them ABR and register both of them as ABR, and then you can register the litter ABR too. I say that because the UKC is not going to accept ABR for you to dual register them, but you can do it the other way. Just take the UKC papers and dual register the dog with ABR, and you should be good. That should work for you. Let me see. I'm gonna check the comments on Instagram real quick too. Yeah, some Be the Change Kennel said no food and water after a certain time too. Oh yeah, it's slow. After 6 o'clock, we ain't doing no more food, no water, none of that. It's over. They might get a few little nips of the water while they going outside, but it ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna make them want to use it. That's definitely a good one. The Don Scum Life said, what it do, brother? I had a question. Can I lock believe in for 500, and then the rest at the time of the breeding. Yeah, so that's the way we do things. So if you want to lock him in, you can lock him in at 500. That's going to solidify your spot when you're ready to breed to him. The price that you lock him in, it'll be set, so that way if I decide to raise his stud fee or close him to the public or whatever might happen down the line, you already got him locked in. You sent your deposit, so you good to go. So that's definitely the way you want to go about it. If you want to breed to one of my studs, you want to send that deposit in and get them locked in, because the price can and it definitely will go up. Alright, next question. We got Nelson. I don't know how to say your last name, Nelson, but Nelson said, are they swimming dogs? Hell nah, these ain't no swimming dogs, brother. I ain't gonna say that you can't train them to swim, but they not really sport dogs. They're more they're just companions for the most part. I know they look like they can swim probably, but I mean, they ain't gonna win no swimming competition or nothing like that. They might swim for their life if you put them in some water, but they definitely ain't gonna win the Olympics or nothing like that, if that's what you asking, bro. Alright, let me see. Singe said, yo bro, where do you get that food bowl that attaches to the cage from? Oh, you can get that food bowl, like I said earlier, you can get that from Tractor Supply. You can get it from Chewy too. It's called, they got two kinds. They got the kind that you can screw into the kennel. That's the snappy fit kind. And then they got the other kind where you just kind of hook it on to the kennel. Those they call them fence feeders. You can get them from Tractor Supply too. Now, one thing I do know, like if you go with the fence feeder kind, the one that you hook onto the kennel, they tend to kind of chew on them, even though they virtually indestructible, but they definitely chew on the edges of them and give them that ugly look. But then if you go with the snappy fit kind, the kind that you basically like screw into the kennel, with those, if you got the type of dog that like to jump up on their bowl, that shit, the bowl will snap out of the holder, and then the food or the water go everywhere. So just be mindful of that. That plastic one, that fence feeder, that one, to me, that one is a lot better. Even though that snappy fit one, it's easier to snatch that one off and like clean it real good and shit like that. But I don't know, they're both good, but I guess to each his own. Puma said, how many days did it take for their eyes to open? Okay, so he was asking about a litter of puppies that I had. They usually open their eyes like in between 10 and 14 days, somewhere in that range, give or take. Sometimes they all open on the same day. Sometimes they open like over a 2 or 3 day period. Let me see. D Smooth said, random question, how long does it take for the dog to give you some sample, aka the juice? Trying to respect the YouTube policy with my word. Oh yeah, okay, so shoot, bro, a couple seconds, especially if the dog is ready to go. If you got a female right there, bro, I'm gonna say 15 or 20 seconds, bro. On the short end, and probably, man, it ain't gonna take no longer than a minute. Put it like that. He gonna start giving you that juice right away. You know what I mean? Alright. He said, do you breed? Carlos Dontrell, okay, this is your second question I want to say. He said, do you breed on your females first heat, or do you wait a year and a half? I've been subscribed for a while, and I watch a lot of your videos, so I know you know your shit. Okay, so I never breed on the first heat. What I do is I skip the first heat, I wait for the second heat, and then on that second heat, I kind of go off of if the dog mature enough. If I feel like they're mature enough to have puppies at that point, then I breed them on the second heat. But it's been times where I done waited to the third heat just off the strength of I didn't feel like the female was mentally ready to have puppies. So definitely not on the first heat, bruh. Unless you get one of them situations where the female don't come and heat until they a year old, or something crazy like that. But you never want to breed a dog that's not fully mature. I guess that's the more important thing, for sure. Samuel Angram said, "What's a cheap shipping service? My guy, I need a pup moved from Vegas to North Carolina." Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ship a lot of my puppies myself. I gas to whip up and hit that road. That's the cheapest way to me. But when I do use a shipper, I use my guy Nigel with OTM Transports.